Elder Bite says Fighter Counts and the Geek Fighters feeling a lot better. I got some good news, which is that hopefully I have enough money to pay pretty much everything that basically I got like a little mini job. Like it's not a job, like like a job and I have to go tell people that I'm working job. It's not that's like a one-off thing. But either
Mm-hmm.
way, one-time thing, and that's my quick update. Hopefully I get paid next month. But knowing how this thing works, they'll probably pay me in December. But I'm hoping it's next month. And yeah, that's me. I'm doing pretty good. Except for that mouse. But I put traps out, so that mouse is gonna get got by its own what you call it, hubris.
Well, that little rat bastard is smart right now, but he won't be smart for much longer.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna get caught in something, and even if it doesn't die, I'll finish it off as a mercy kill. It's like you don't want to be stuck there your entire life. Don't worry, I'll mercy kill you. Although the last time I mercy killed a mouse, I beat the crap out of it. I probably wasn't. I just smashed it with a stick over and over again. It probably wasn't as merciful as I was hoping, but
Yeah.
how about you? And by the way, Metal Blue Eyes is around. He said he'd show up before the stream, but I guess it's taking him longer. But as for who's playing, it's Double RPG, and we saw that what's her name said "Oh poo, her dress is ruined."
Yeah. Oh, welcome back.
Hey, there's Metal.
I'm like 2 minutes late. Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's better
Yeah.
than 20 minutes.
When it comes to Lamina, that's like one of her quips that she says in the game is like, "Oh poo," when she's gets herself in a pickle, like how her dress got soaked in the snowy weather. And yeah, I'm on the controller right now, and to start off the stream, we're in a boss fight.
So, while you're doing that, how about I already mentioned my week? So how about you guys?
My week is hit or miss.
Okay, cool. I'm dealing with some health stuff at the moment, which is dragging me a bit. So,
Oh,
well.
I understand. Definitely understandable.
Yeah, but otherwise, just playing games, all that good shit.
So yeah, the boss we're fighting is this huge-ass snow monkey.
Ah, shit! It is the Yeti.
Yeti. Oh boy. Not him.
Not the Yeti, the Yeti.
If Star Child's in the chat, he should remember.
Very distinct thing.
Yep. Yeti. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, any chances of me trying to do any grinding off screen before this? Yeah, it's impossibility. But yeah, my week's been pretty hit or miss when it comes to my life. I mean, I've been working quite a lot. Yesterday was a pretty hectic day for being Friday the 13th and all, but doing a lot better today.
Your message. All right. Not bad.
And not to mention that my first episode of the Legend of Zelda retrospective has finally launched on YouTube.
The strawberry integration line, whatever it's called.
No, I don't want to delete cosmos. I just want to change at here to at everyone. Hey, Kyle, can you change your at here to at everyone real quick?
Mega magic power.
Oh, you want me to change it? Oh yeah, I can change it.
Only because this is an actual live thing. Like.
Okay. There we go.
There you go. Cool.
Okay, so back to where we were.
Yo, when it's April Fool, I actually think of some stuff to do with the server. Like that time I wanted to change it to Billy Mac, the Millie Mac.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, it was Millie Mac the Billy Snack. That's it.
Billy Mac to Billy Snack.
I mean, hey, sounds good to me.
I love the fact that I came up with a whole 2-year angle for Millie Mac the Billy Snack to become world champion in a wrestling thing, and I can't remember what it was. I actually
Ooh.
booked an entire 2-year angle.
Dang.
I was like, book it, Vince. Wait, already got knocked out?
Gene already got knocked the fuck out.
Oh no. Gene, this ain't Friday. Get off.
And Lamina still striking hard with her nuclear fire, or nuclear powers.
So this is a boss, we were saying.
Yes, a legit boss. Yeah,
I shot it. Got them cheeks busted, yep.
literally. That's okay, I still got some angel tears on me. Basically our Phoenix Downs in this game.
A bunch of these like doodles that I do now. I do a doodle and I'm like, yo, what am I doing with this pose?
Doing a doodad.
I'm trying to draw something with Street Fighter characters, but I need the references because that's what I'm doing now. And I noticed that people are even saying like, "Bro, you're actually good." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's because I'm actually using references." So,
Oh, of course.
because you do the references, then your brain gets a muscle memory of like how stuff's supposed to look.
Of course.
But I even when I started drawing, I for some reason would think it was cheating to use references. Like every artist does that. For some reason my brain's like, no man, don't do it. Cheating. Like no, tracing is cheating, but like using references is like
I mean, it's kind of hard to try to do things on a whim by yourself, you know?
exactly. Especially with the way my brain works. Now that I understand how my brain works, how basically like my dyslexia won't let me remember that well.
Mega Magic Flame!
Yet I still was like, no man, it's got to be directly from the brain, man. You mean my flawed brain? Oh, look at that flame shit. Ooh,
Yeah.
He's in a tornado, though.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, and a barrier of some type to prevent
barrier.
taking damage. Yeah,
I
so
didn't know
can't really do
random
anything.
trolls could do that.
Can't really do anything until,
The
like,
missing link.
yeah.
So.
Yeah,
it's
let's
like
give
a
Arrow another
Neanderthal.
strength boost.
Happy hour.
Make sure that their cheeks don't get busted this time.
Oh! That strength boost, man. That looks dope, man, animation. I like his
Oh, yeah.
animation with his idol, too. It looks like he's like going, yeah. He looks like he's like ready to pull out a Glock or something.
Oh yeah, with with his defense position, yeah, definitely.
He's like, yo, you want me to reach for it? I'll reach for it. You want to get blasted over? I'll reach for it. Apparently, hero stays strapped.
Gypsy Magic!
And that's why he's great.
Mega Magic Flame!
You're just forced to attack even though you can't.
Well, I'm trying to figure out whether or not if you have to attack it to get the magic barrier, or to get its barrier to go down, but
okay.
I'm sure it's one of those things that's like, yeah, you can't really do anything about it.
Oh, Star Shot.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's gone now. So we
Star
can go
Shot
back
says
to
something
it.
pretty cool. But go ahead.
But yeah, we can go back to attack mode now if we want.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sasha said he went up to Game Exchange and got some anime DVDs for dirt cheap.
Oh,
And
nice.
he needs dirt cheap. Like, he got entire anime series DVD collection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dodge
Black
this.
Cat. $3 for the entire series.
Dang.
To the point where I'm like, I'm guessing the store didn't know what they had. Like, or they thought it's old and nobody cared. I'm like,
Mhm.
that's still an entire series. Oh boy. Oh, they're paralyzed.
Yeah, temporarily.
Magic flame.
Yeah, this
Pretty sure Star
boss
Child
can
will
be
mention the
cheap,
other one. Yeah.
but
Oh, that did damage.
hopefully it won't be much longer till this boss bites the dust. But only one way to find
how
out, I guess.
Lucia just looks like chipper. Like she's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
Happy hour.
like you know.
I mean,
But I'm pretty sure Star Child mentioned the other stuff.
she has come a long way. Let's put it in that context.
Oh no, who used surf?
Mega magic flame.
He used surf and it was super effective.
Yes.
We must hold together.
She used the fan itself. Ron farts. It's like,
Yeah, he's got
Happy hour.
he's got a piece of equipment on him where he'll actually take less damage from wind and water attacks, so that's why he's taking less damage than everybody else.
Mega magic flame.
Because if you're going by Naruto logic, wind and water combined produces ice magic
Must hold together.
or ice jutsus. Okay, Hero has managed to get past his paralysis, but for how long though?
Dodge this.
Oh, yikes. Jean got her cheeks busted again.
Happy
Oh,
hour.
dang. HP at golly. Gene,
Magic
you know,
flame.
I see. Gene.
Oh, well, that's the end of the fight there, so...
Well, oh, there you go.
Well,
Oh, Star
Jean's
Child
not,
says something.
Jean's
Good.
not going to get any experience points
I
out of that.
hate when that happens. I hate when
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, wait! No, wait! She actually does!
Oh, good.
Oh, well. Well, that at least there's one good silver lining. If anybody's knocked down, then they can still level up, I guess. But hey, the snowstorm's finally over. Hooray, we did it, as Ruby says. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby.
Friggin' Paz.
I think I was quoting the song then Taz from AEW.
Well, you reminded me of Taz singing it.
Oh, yeah. Of course he would sing it. Okay.
Again. Woo!
Hells yeah. And Kimco released some more games. Kimco has been on a stroll with releasing a lot of JRPGs as of late, even downloadable ones. And he says and Starchild says if you remember right, one of them kind of looks like Lunar. Oh, that's cool. This regular.
Metal's around.
and-
What was his week like? By the way, no, he said it already. My bad.
This regular woman just couldn't even get up. Just knocked the frick out. I told you. Lamina's a gold digger. She always thinks about money. First, before people's feelings. Second.
So what we gonna do? Why are you holding grass? Probably because somebody told you to touch grass.
And look at the screen being all yellow tone there. My baby?
My baby?
Baby.
What are you psychotic people talking about? I don't even know what this grass is for, but I certainly know that I don't have a child. Wait. Oh god, yes. She got strict with amnesia. Who would have thought?
Obviously missing long-term memory. Like to forget about you. Oh god.
Oh god, that's savage. I just want to take that grass back to the village. We gotta smoke it. Spider-Man for Genesis Star Child. It's actually a side-scroller, but I think it's a port of a, if I recall correctly, a Commodore 64 game or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Because I know the boss, like the main antagonist in that Spider-Man game on the Sega Genesis was Kingpin, if I recall correctly, because you would be fighting against corrupt cops and all that.
Yeah, it was Kingpin.
Yeah. Oh, the baby's healed. The snow sprout grass was to cure its fever, so cool beans.
Lady, he's not wrong. Double golly.
And Star Child says that he got the Genesis VR Trooper game a few weeks ago.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I believe he posted it. Believe. Do you believe? Do you believe? Looking at the retro gaming. Wait, did he? You just show me.
Wait, lady, you're not even equipped to, travel with us. You wouldn't even survive for 5 seconds with us. I'm going to travel with you. You stay with that baby. It needs your help badly.
Golly, poor baby.
Yeah.
Baby needs his mother.
I can't keep waiting for my dear prince to find me and carry me away on his white dragon. Well, we're about to see a white dragon, but it's not. You won't be able to find a prince on it. Oh, see, lady, you got your kid in tears, wanting you.
Like we've got an irate PCA
Huh, one of the official Dead by Daylight artists said I'm a good artist. Gosh, also he did post it. Oh, with the Yugi. Okay. That's. I must have missed it with the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Yeah. He did. It's in front of the Yu-Gi-Oh game, along with Eternal Champions and Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition on Sega Genesis. Hey, Kyle.
Yo.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I was like, oh boy, did I drop?
No, you didn't. I was just paying attention to the game. That's all.
That's good. Good. Trying to ask you about. Oh, right. What makes Genesis so much easier to collect complete in box? I noticed Genesis games aren't. You could actually find most of them complete in box, and not that expensive either. Is it because of the clamshell?
It's probably
Like
because of the
people that throw that
clamshell.
out.
It has to be.
Compared to Super Nintendo games where cardboard, we always chucked them.
Yeah.
I mean, I chucked most of mine, which, thinking about it now, like, why'd I do that?
All right, we're back on the road again. And hey,
On the
within
road
the
again.
and in the distance, we see the seaside city of Maribia in our sights.
Yo,
Ooh,
Metal,
nice.
you're in Canada, so I have a question
I am.
about physical media.
Hmm?
Does Best Buy even have stores there?
Best Buy does, yes, and I'm not clear on if the American branch's decision carries up here too, for their decision to
That
stop
would-
carrying
Yep.
physical stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, that was my question. Like, if that affects
Base-
you.
well, yeah, I'm not sure, but it would definitely suck if they stopped carrying Blu-rays and DVDs and such. Instead, start focus more on hardware, essentially. But hey, I guess they'll still carry video games. I guess.
Well, that's good.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Again, I don't know enough about the situation.
Thought you'd recognize Ramus there, Jer.
1 second.
Oh! Wait, he's still alive?
Well, it's technically his descendant, but yes, it's still
Oh, we'll go
his
back.
same. It's still his same likeliness and all that.
I was doing art stuff. Go back. Okay. Oh wow, he looks just the same.
Yeah.
And he's wow.
But yeah, that's the descendant of the
Original
first
Ramus.
game's Ramus.
Wow. Huh. I like how his sprite looks nothing like
Yeah, it doesn't even look like his
that
actual
sprite
self.
looks like a Giga Chad, not no fat dude. Man, fitting image of Ramus for the first game, yeah.
I thought that'd actually bring a smile to your face.
Yeah, no, I dig that.
Sure, we'll have you be wearing the plate armor. Okay. Done here. But yeah, as you can see, Maribia is pretty much the same as what we've seen in the first game, although there is a minute difference between this and the one from the first game, is that no Black Rose Street from the first game.
Oh, I remember Black Rose Street.
Yeah, that's where we met Zenobia. Not Zenobia, but Royce.
No, it's Zenobia from Fate.
Not quite, but now we finally got the bastard sword, so let's unleash the bastard, shall we? Alright, we're decked out here.
Sorry, had to take a call quick.
All right.
No, it's cool.
Just remember.
Oh man, what a time.
There are a couple of bromides that we can actually get here in Maribria while we're at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's one of them's, I think, is
Has a
in
lot
one
more
of the
bromide.
houses or the bar
Man, part
in town.
1. Right. It says like double the bromides.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
Star
game
Child
has
mentioned stuff.
this
Yeah,
game has like
sorry.
double the bromides over the first one for sure.
Star set up at Game Exchange. 90% of the Genesis game he'd gotten with the cases I was talking about it were less than $10 too. He's only seen a couple of Super Nintendo games that cost more. No, you've only seen a couple of Super Nintendo games in cases up there, but they cost more. He got a few original Nintendo games in the case up there, like Dr. Mario, the original Metal Gear, F-22
Ooh.
Interceptor, and Dragon Spirit. Out of those games, I played Dr. Mario, Metal Gear, and Dragon. Played F-22. You're a Dragon Spirit? It was a shoot, but
Yeah,
fantasy.
I'm familiar with the name, the Super Nintendo game. I haven't played it, but I remember seeing the cartridge so many times.
yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Starshaw said the most recent original Nintendo game OG NES that he got up there with extra stuff was the first Zelda game. It actually had the instruction manual. So now he has 20 copies of the first Zelda. Oh man, you're like Mike from Dike Kanzenshu, where he has like a bajillion copies of Dead Zone. Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone.
Oh, we finally got Jessica's bromide. So,
Okay.
would you like to take a look at what Jessica looks like in this game based on her bromide?
Oh, my favorite, best girl
Yeah.
from...
Uh-huh. All right, let's take a look.
What? Of her Jessicas are some of the most exciting.
And
That's
she's not in
interesting
her she's not in her priestess clothing for this.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, she definitely does have a lot
Oh.
of spunk.
Star Child said that was a typo. It was only 2. He says, I only have 2. I don't know how I typed 20.
Whoa.
2 copies of OG Zelda.
Whoops. And if I remember, the last one is located near the harbor. And for the harbor, the one that's by the harbor, I think it's one for Lamina, if I recall correctly. But I gotta find the right person who has it. If I can't find it, we'll move on.
Righty then.
Hey, Lord Doom, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
You got bromides. You got Sega Genesis. You got what else we got?
We got the Lunars.
See what happens? I just started doodling without any references right now, and I'm like, woof. I guess I'm just not. Well, unless it's cartoony, I can do that. No, it's like super cartoony.
Lord Doom says that his brain is broken.
Oh no! Why?
Tell that without explaining that one. Can't.
Or is it this house? Oh, and this old man mentions about Mel D.L. Kirk.
Lord
in the
Doom.
first game.
Oh man, Metal, you'll love what Lord Doom wrote. He said Dagoth broke his brain. Whenever someone says in-laws, he hears N-was and he can't stop it.
Damn it, was.
Now he just can't hear in-laws without hearing N-was.
Oh no, it's the memes. The memes are evil.
Tell Lord Doom about Dagoth's slur.
Oh yeah, there's this one channel that has a great ongoing story with Dagoth and the Argonian Nerevar, who's just a baby, so he just kind of hangs around Dagoth as like a pet / asshole son. It's quite great, and then the Dagoth is a good bro, and hooks Nerevar up with a lusty Argonian maid, which results in shenanigans. So yeah.
Okay, it's not in the item shop. Okay.
Yeah, Lord
well,
Doom said, yeah, his wife said the in-laws are coming to visit. And he went, wait, what? But yeah, Kyle?
Oh, I was gonna say I can't even find the bromide, so
Oh,
I might
hell
have
no.
to. I'll have to look into it on how to get it, because I know we can get it in this town eventually, but since we can't
I like how
find
that
it,
one NPC was talking about Hell Mel.
yeah, a couple of people mentioned about Mel D.L. Kirk in the first game being the one who founded Maribia, which is true. But yeah, hard to imagine that there are some people who still remember the legend of that guy. Anyway, let's go inside the mayor's office, because it has one of the
Come on, show me your
I know who's the
strength.
mayor now.
Remember the vow you took when you begged me to take you in.
Also, they're
Apparently
what,
the-
Jessica's still alive?
well, no, he's not still alive. But apparently the guy who's the mayor looks like this guy who might as well be
Like Kung
from,
Fu Hulk Hogan.
either that or from Baki the
Gave your
Grappler.
miserable lives to me.
He looked like Kung Fu Hulk
You
Hogan.
must concentrate.
Pretty much every
Your
Baki
fist
character.
Kung
is
Fu
an extension of yourself.
So yeah, this is Master Lun of the Blue Dragon Fist. So one of the 4 heroes in this timeline.
Metal. Lord Doom said he's gonna look up that other Dagoth after the stream. I need something
That
funny.
is pathetic.
Yeah, Dagoth Slur, like I said, it has some good
Against
stuff.
any opponent,
The
And
one
it-
I remember is him dueling Kaiba.
you must.
Yeah, there's a part. It's part of the story. Basically, Sheogorath steals the heart of Lorkhan, and
I did not realize.
Sheogorath and his asshole son and the maid have to go into the Shivering Isles, and they encounter a bunch of wacky, weird bullshit that Dagoth has no fucking time for. And yeah, Kaiba shows up and shit gets wild, and it turns out Sheogorath just wanted a new doorstop, so he just took the heart of Lorkhan.
You are expecting too much of me.
And he just gives it back
Servant
to
of the
the
art
other.
of karate. But enough
Great,
talking here.
great shit.
It's quite noisy
Lord Doom said,
in the
yeah,
great
from stealing.
dojo.
I am a god.
Please,
How could you
come
steal
this
from a
way.
god? I thought so was Shangoras.
Yeah.
Oh, Starshout earlier mentioned, he said he has a few Super Nintendo games with the boxes still. And you know what games those are?
Oh, what?
What?
He still has complete in box Slam Masters,
Damn.
Super WrestleMania, Super
Dang.
Empire Strikes Back, and a
Ooh.
couple of others that he doesn't remember. And I'm pretty sure one of the ones you don't remember is Chrono Trigger, because I remember you showing me, and I was like, bro,
Oh no, yeah. We
Keep,
got that.
hold on to that. That's worth a lot of
Chrono
money.
Trigger, yeah.
That box worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those games where even like the strategy guides are worth a lot, just like
Yeah.
Earthbound.
All right, we get to learn a
That
bit
reminds me
more
of-
about Gene's past right here.
Not that Gene.
Morph.
Unless you're Australian Wolverine. Aye.
Oh, Neil
That's
Ross,
too
you and your Australian accent for the character. Just go back to saying Kuwabara, could you?
Kuwabara.
Oh, it's the same dude?
Yeah, same
Oh,
dude
That was
who voices
Volgan.
Volgan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the more you know.
I don't know why when he said that, I literally imagined a rainbow over your head.
Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible, bub.
Oh, Lord Doom, Starshaw says he doesn't remember having the box, but he'll look. That
So, Jean actually ended up getting kidnapped during her youth by a group of assassins called the Shadow Dragon Cult. So
That sounds suitably anime-y.
Yep. kind of does fit the 90s vibe, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
90s Wolverine was a jerk, as Lord Doom says.
he
Well,
was. Big time.
yeah, he was.
I keep forgetting I'm trying to draw, and instead I'm like messing with like, hey, you can animate GIFs now, and I'm like, cool. And my brain's like, oh, like, hey, weren't you drawing stuff for your portfolio? Me, what? Lord Doom said that Gambit was right to troll him as hard as he did. Wolverine, yeah. I love when Gambit trolls him.
Oh, man. I think this is probably the first time you ever see a Lunar character actually have blood come out of him.
Oh yeah.
Look at that
Also,
portrait
this
of Jean.
mask thing
Ooh.
and training reminds me of Phoenix Icky and Saint Seiya.
Uh-huh.
How Phoenix Icky got trained. You,
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
No, this is. Well, this storyline right now is referencing the crap out of it.
Yeah. And, you know, it's really weird how you see blood in the Lunar games, which is normally not common.
Yeah, Starshot knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, like you should watch Saint Seiya so when you play this again, you're like, oh, I see the parallels. I see the parallels here. That's what he's doing, even telling her to get angry and stuff, and wearing a mask like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally Phoenix Icky. Yeah, you saw Starshot wrote?
His trainer there even looks the same. Oh, wow.
Yep, from Saint Seiya. Yep, similar mask. Yep.
So, yeah, that's basically her past,
Oh,
essentially.
I thought I liked Lunar already, but the fact that it's referencing Saint Seiya now this made it even better. I love how Rodfire is just throwing dice in the air.
Yep, his idle animation.
And Lord Doom saw, yeah, you saw her just chuck her off a cliff.
Yeah.
Lord Doom said, "Oh my God, that was vicious."
Yeah, it was. And you heard that blood-curdling scream that she made when she fell down the cliff there.
Well, I didn't, but yeah, woof.
Yeah, this is probably about as dark as you'll ever see, you know, the Lunar games, you know, take that type of angle with, you know, showing a character's past like that. I told you it was deep.
Yeah, Saint Sandy.
Yeah. All right. Lund tells us that there's a group of bandits that have been robbing travelers in the vicinity of Tabin's Peak. Now, Jerry, you might remember the name Tabin from the first game, right? He was the scientist on the grindery with the Magic Emperor.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I remember the grindery and yep. I remember.
Yeah. He was the old man with Galleon inside that fortress. The one who put Nash in that chicken robot suit. Or let me turn that around and say that robot chicken suit. Alright, so we're going to Tabin's Peak. Because if I recall correctly, that's where the grindery, where it was before, has actually been left after you managed to manhandle it when you were playing Silver Star Harmony. And just want to let you know, Jerry, when we get to Tabin's Peak, you remember when I told you about that one character who comes back from the first game? Well, another one of the characters that came back from the first game? Well, you're about to meet him, and you'll be like, oh yeah, he survived that long? It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see for it to be like, okay.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Once you see his, once you immediately see it, once you immediately see his sprite, then that's when you'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to be mega careful around here. Tabin's Peak is just ahead. And this is where Master Lund said most of the robberies are taking place. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your valuables. Ronfar, take your hands out of your pants. Just following orders. You're disgusting. And hilarious. Oh, Ronfar. Anyway. There he is.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle-in-law.
Oh!
It's the spitting image of you, Ruby, except it's white.
Holy crap.
Hey, I thought you were
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah,
be
you're
mine.
right. It does make sense that he'd still be around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he's still a baby, or he's just messing with us?
Well, he does still have the appearance of the baby dragon, but he's like over 1,000 years old at this point. But he still has a very youthful appearance.
I know he's in
No.
Hello,
Where'd that little run go? Starshaw said something that you might be interested in.
Who do you think you are?
Gotcha, you little
Lord
twerp.
Doom too. Hey, cutscene.
My name is Null. What are you doing on my property? I don't welcome trespassers, so you'd better have a good story.
So yeah, he actually has the ability to transform into a human now.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. So that's what he looks like with his human form.
Starshaw and Lord Doom said about the mask guy. Give that dude the hand for being so vicious. Starshaw said the other games he has in box is Fatal Fury 2, Tetris / Dr. Mario, and Record of Lodoss 4.
Oh, I've always been curious about that Tetris and Dr. Mario pack-in game.
Yeah,
On Super Nintendo.
that's a neat one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is a neat one. I do admit.
All right. That boy's nothing but a rude, crude pain in the butt.
Yes.
But don't you mean he's not? Don't you mean he's cool but rude? Like Raffy Boy?
You know anything? Starshaw said it is a pretty cool combo game.
Oh
So
yeah.
No, looking like a cool dude now. What the heck?
Yep.
I don't know. I can do this.
Yep. He's still alive in this war or in this franchise. So yeah. With that 1,000 years he's been living, he's gained a lot of new powers and a lot of wisdom. So yeah, transforming into a human is one of those abilities.
Question about JRPGs. The way Lunar is doing it here. Oh wait, never mind. It's just switched. I was gonna ask if you prefer seeing the entire party or just the lead character when you walk around the overworld.
When the overworld,
Overworld, I think lead character is all right.
A bit of both.
Right, either I could go, I could see it either way. So
Yeah.
I could see the arguments first raised.
Mm-hmm.
Gypsy magic!
Kind of find Lucia still has HP even though she can't level.
Yeah, you can't really control her.
You gotta watch that HP for some reason.
Yeah, I don't remember how she grows. Like I said, if you played the real Final Fantasy II, then her growth is basically the same as the characters in those games, where they'll just grow at random. The stats, I mean.
Lady Luck, be kind!
Starchild found a way to cheese it. Probably an old way.
Oh yeah, I don't know how, but
Ice storm!
that game is hard.
Odd.
Yeah, so you saw we're fighting a reskin of those clown enemies from back inside that mansion. Yep, that's one of the things that you'll come to expect about JRPGs in the past is palette swaps. But don't worry, there's not a boss here, so we're actually in a pretty good position to where we don't even have to worry about trying to save our resources and whatnot.
You gotta read Starchild's story there. That's great.
Okay, let's see. I think the best Super Nintendo deal he ever got was with Chrono Trigger. It was on his birthday. He had $20 and went to a pawn shop in his town, and all their Super Nintendo games were $6 each. He got Maximum Carnage because it was red, and they had Chrono Trigger there too. So he got it without knowing anything about it, and all he noticed was that it was made by Square and looked like Dragon Ball Z. Well, I mean, oh hey LPH.
Fair enough, Toriyama. Eh.
Oh yeah, I mean, when people look at that game, they definitely think that Chrono looks a hell of a lot like Goku with that hairstyle.
Well, I mean, yeah, Toriyama. Toriyama getting a Toriyama.
Yeah, exactly.
Lady Luck, be kind!
Well, LPH, you really haven't missed much.
Nah, yeah, I mean, there was some reveals here.
Mm-hmm.
Ice storm!
Oh, you lost again.
Yeah, but don't worry, he just only takes a dent in his armor. So it doesn't really, hurt him or anything, or hurt him badly or anything like that. I mean, hey, it could have been worse.
Starchild said, yeah, so we got Chrono Trigger and Maximum Carnage for $6 on the same day. Not bad.
That is nuts. Just the cartridge or complete in box for Chrono Trigger?
Question.
Because I got me Chrono Trigger complete in box, but it's only for the Super Famicom version.
Oh, yeah. Cool box, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, just the game? Okay. Yeah, trying to find Chrono Trigger complete in box or any of those old games complete in box it's like finding a needle in a haystack in this day and age. It's not easy.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna. It seems that way.
It seems that way.
It's like I don't hear anything. It's a frequency that's too high pitched for humans. Only dogs can hear it. Oh, right.
Yeah. That's funny.
Lady Luck, be kind.
Game. My luck is just not good with Romfar today using the Destiny dice.
Yeah, I noticed.
I chose
losing all
odd
this.
because it selected odd twice from before. Now it
And
chose
then you
even
finally-
just to be a troll.
Yeah, exactly. I knew. It's like, oh, you think you see a pattern here? Do you?
Pain.
But it's okay. If anything, I probably should have packed some healing herbs before we move forward, but we'll be alright. If anything, we'll be getting a lot more silver back, so we could just stock up on some healing herbs and other healing items when we go back to Maribia. Because we will have to go back there eventually.
What's Bibia?
Or is
Do what?
what?
Nothing.
I said that's good. Or is it?
Oh, it is good. Better than good. Good to go.
Gypsy magic.
Funny how I always bring that up, but you don't seem to recall where I got that reference from, Jerry.
Keep-
Where I say,
Keep zoning out on it. Good
where I
to go
say,
thing.
are we all good? Better than good. Good to go.
It's a
I mean, you
movie I
play-
watched, isn't it?
No, it's a video game. I got it for you for Christmas one year that you ended up selling because you needed to get money back.
Oh, was it Final Fantasy?
15, yeah.
Yeah. That sucks. I hate when I have to do stuff like that, especially when they're gifts. I'm like, man.
Well, I
I,
mean,
I even told I was like, man,
well, hey, it is on PSN. You can get that.
yeah.
for free on
It's part of the PS Plus collection, so it is in my
Mhm.
library. Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like you got another.
Technically,
chance
I
where you
still
can-
have the game. Technically, I still have the game, just not on disc.
Yeah. Star Child says on Etsy you can get replacement boxes for any game now
Yes.
for pretty cheap. Yeah, you can.
I love
Which is
those.
always
I always wanted to buy one. That's a site I found that sells them for like $2 each, something like that.
Uh huh.
I'd like
Come
to
on,
get some of those
give me luck.
replacement boxes.
Game. Damn
It did
you!
again, didn't it?
It did it again.
Yeah, you have bad luck.
Storm.
You know what this reminds me
Evidently.
of? Playing
Hmm.
Shenmue 2.
Cho,
You know?
right?
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Good.
You know, speaking of complete in box, I
You want
remember.
to play big or small? I love the voice acting so much.
Oh, the in Shenmue, yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that one quote from that one dude in the first Shenmue. Kiss off, twit! It's like, that is so 90s.
Gypsy
And you probably know which character I'm talking about in Shenmue. Who said that, Jerry? It was right before the arcade. Just some random schmo. Just, you try to talk to him, but he's like, piss off or whatever.
Yeah. He just from Shenmue 1. Yeah, the biker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude was randomly aggro for no reason.
And I
You
lost. to
fight
the
with
dice.
me!
Kiss off, twit!
And then the random Sukeban that are all, like the female Yankee that are also mad with you.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up! I'll slap you, and stuff like that. And every day I was like, man, Rio, equal rights, equal lefts. Come on. It'd be-
They're throwing D's nuts at us. Oh, they're pine cones. Okay, never mind.
Don't you love pine cones? Sweet, sweet pine flavor. Wait, you're eating pine cones, Jerry? What? No.
They smell good, though.
Are you eating pine cones? Yeah, put some peanut butter on a pine cone. You got yourself a makeshift bird feeder. Yes, that's something Ned said.
Stupid, sexy Flanders. Oh, the legendary lid. So another pot lid. This one's called the legendary lid, but look at the stat increases for when we equip it to somebody. We get a pretty good boost a little bit on almost all stats except for the number of attacks. Yeah.
So who deserves that?
Oh, who do you think?
Oh yeah. Protagonistman.
Yeah. I mean,
Protagonistman. Hey.
when you... I always go off the notion, if you play like the main protagonist, he's more perceived as like the most balanced character out of all the party members.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Gypsy magic!
We didn't get any of those SOBs to sleep. They kind of look like Gabbos, don't they?
Just say, oh no, going Gabbo on me. That ought to teach those SOBs. What the?
Ice storm!
Rockman in trouble. What the?
What goes around comes around, Kent.
I, for one, welcome our insect overlords.
You mentioned about the recent Dark Simpsons from YouTube. Yeah, I watched that too. That was really great.
Dark Simpsons. I bet Battle's like, thank you, Jerry. No, you're welcome. You know, for showing Dark Simpsons.
So I guess another video game thing we could talk about is that the Microsoft, the Activision Blizzard deal is finally gone through.
Sony.
So-
We don't want a monopoly from them. Also, Sony. But you guys are trying to make a monopoly yourselves. Oh, you mean
Yeah.
you just want anyone but you to make a monopoly? Okay. Right?
Yep.
Gypsy magic!
Is I don't see what. Yeah, so it's happening. But is Bobby Jigglypuff still gonna be there?
Nope. On January 1st, he's leaving.
Lady Luck, be kind.
Okay, you know what? Fuck the dice. I give up on using the dice for this episode.
Yeah, it's just
Exactly.
yeah.
F the dice! F the dice!
Ronfar, I'm disappointed with you. Well, not so much you, but the RNG of this game being a total dickhole.
legit.
Maybe my luck will be better in the next episode, next week. But yeah, for the rest of this playthrough, yeah, screw that noise with the dice. Oh, I have not gotten one win with that dice this episode.
No, legit. I'm like, bro, forget about it. Forget about it.
Forget
Chinatown.
about it.
Chinatown.
LPH says, WWE have a monopoly and no one bat an eye.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll take care of this!
Now, what do you think the chances are of Sony acquiring Square Enix? You know, just because this deal went through with Microsoft and with Activision Blizzard.
Man, before I'd have been like, no, but now because of this,
Hang
man, who
on.
knows? How about you, Metal?
Well, you know what? That's because it makes you think, doesn't it? With all these big moves and everything of people buying shit and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Microsoft could conceivably buy out basically any other company because they've just got that much money. They could even stroll up to Nintendo and flop, like a couple billion on the table and probably, buy them if they really wanted to. But I don't know, because I know a lot of people have been throwing out names like you guys been saying, stuff like Square Enix, names like Sega even, or even some smaller firms and stuff, or even like up to and including shit like Ubisoft. So like, who knows at this point? But
Right.
either way, monopoly is usually not a good thing for the market. So
LPH does ask a good question. So who got a monopoly in Japan media?
Japan.
If Toei ain't up there, they don't got everything, but they got a lot.
And now there's that supposed rumor that somebody is trying, or the people at Disney are getting on Bob Iger to say, hey, buy EA, so that way you can become a gaming giant. Man, think about that. I mean, all BioWare's games have to abide by Disney's policies.
God, no.
Right? Well, oh, Mass Effect owns you now.
Oh, Commander
Well,
Shepard!
hey, Disney's kind of, there's talk of Apple possibly buying Disney at this point, so yeah.
That'd be
That would be.
That would be interesting of the highest echelon. I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah, if Apple just is like, yo, Disney, we're buying you and all your shit. That means Star Wars and the Marvels and all that great stuff.
We want your baguettes, Disney.
We got you. We want your baguettes. They got them baguettes over at Disney World.
Oh, we got baguettes. Disneyland Paris.
Ha-ha!
Ice Storm!
Commander Shepard, do one with Liara! Ha-ha!
Yo, that's damn. I gotta lie, that's pretty freaking good.
Just don't go after the Krogan, Commander Shepard. LPH, but Mickey Mouse football. So who's gonna buy Warner Brothers Discovery? Oh man.
I think the current buzz is Universal, possibly.
Oh.
Which would be interesting
Have you
as
seen
well.
Universal?
So
Honestly, I don't know what my stance would be on that, but I mean immediately, but in the long term I'd be like, somebody do it, please, so somebody can stop EA from doing. Somebody can stop WB from doing all this crap and not giving DC a chance with their movies.
Yeah, somebody just kills Lab. Not literally, in a video game.
Please don't take that. Yeah, please don't.
Yeah. Yes.
Not a threat.
Nah. Yeah, it's not a threat.
Hashtag in a video game.
You know what? Let's give you a barrier ring so that way we increase your defenses a little bit. Oh yeah, let's give you some Earth Magic too while we're at it. I forgot I got the Earth Crest back in Zulon, that village, the Snow Mountain. No. I mean in Master Lun's dojo. Pardon me. Yeah. So yeah, the crests are basically ways for your characters to actually learn magic spells that they normally wouldn't be able to through natural means. Think of them like the Espers in Final Fantasy VI, if that makes any sense. Probably not, but, well, it's like the closest comparison I could come up with.
Yeah, I got you. Or do I?
Dun dun dun. LPH says, so Disney and WB going to die in 5 years?
Possibly.
If they keep up with their shenaniganery, then
That's
yeah.
nuts. Such huge
probably.
companies that are actually like close to death. Isn't that freaking crazy?
Mm-hmm. Sad. Because they did a lot of
Legit.
great things back in the past, but now they're doing a lot of questionable decisions in this day and age. It's like, why? You know?
Yeah, no.
Oh. It's the snot-nosed brats back to, give us trouble, and... oh boy. We're about to get hit with the, pepper bomb. So these kids are ninjas, huh?
Ninja look. Yes, Homer, all us ninjas wear Pharaoh slacks.
Well, homie, maybe we should go back inside. But Marge, he's about to do something, and it's gonna be great.
Come on, go in. Aww.
Aww.
Lord Doom said only make David Cage do that, and it can only help about having games.
Agree.
Help me, everyone, you're my only hope.
Will David Cage come and reap the sinners? Probably not. But hey, if you want, we can pretend, right?
I'd like to.
I'll take care of this. Pain.
Lord Doom, he has to not cry in court first. Well, I'll tell you what. We have to give him a chance first, and if any sign of first tears showing up, then yeah, that's where like nope. Verdict for the plaintiff. And he even said crying in court is a failure of a game designer. Boy, is it.
Gypsy magic.
What's wrong?
I'll take care of this. Pain.
And, I guess another interesting thing in gaming news we could talk about is that, did they just suck Hero of all of his magic points? Yes, they did, didn't they?
Yeah. I was gonna say, they might have.
Anyway, as I was saying, another interesting bit of gaming news that just, released recently, they finally unveiled the new voice actor for Mario in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
They did, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Goes by the name of Kevin Afghani.
Interesting.
And he is a voice actor who doesn't have that much of a background, kind of like how when Martinet started voice acting back in the 90s before becoming Mario. But if you want to know who he played, one of the recent characters he played as in video games, he did play a character in Genshin Impact, I think, who went by the name Albert, if I'm not mistaken.
Someone would know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see how he shakes out once Wonder's out.
Yes, and of course,
Yes.
as much as I hate to say it, there are those online who are spreading conspiracy theories left and right about this new voice actor, which I won't get into. But yeah, it's like, come on, guys, really?
Basically, as of right now, you won't get into it, but the things are spreading are
I'll take care
not
of
substantiated at all.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
totally not.
there's no substantial evidence supporting their claims. Exactly.
Especially not trans substantiation.
Okay, Catholic. That was a Catholic joke I wasn't ready for.
I don't know, I just made it at random.
Now all of our magic points are depleted, thanks to that
I'll
little
take care of this.
pixie fuck. Well, I couldn't even find a better way to describe that enemy type, but yeah. We have no magic on us. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure we can cheese our way to getting out of this place. Which, it shouldn't be that much longer till we get out of this, get out of the trees and actually get to the place where Null is at.
Lord Doom mentioned about crying in court. He also said, also, your co-defendant asking a judge if he can lie is also a failure of game design.
Boy, is it. Spirit Mace for Ronfar. Yeah, because I think if we go up those stairs, then we should be able to finish up this place, but, not having to fight anymore. But, get a bit more of a, experience in. Just see if we can get any of our characters to level up before moving forward. You know how much I detest liars, even if they cry in court.
I'll take care of this. Pain.
I mean, I used to play Too Much Jail News, LPH talking about.
Yep.
Boy, howdy. Alright, finish up on you. And let's go see what Null's up to after this. Oh, great. Now this bitch is gonna try to suck somebody's magic. It's like, bitch! We don't have any MP left!
No!
Content.
You're chasing ghosts when you do that!
LPS said for someone getting doxxed to all the BS he sees in the internet wrestling community.
I'll take care of this.
Oh yeah, did you not hear about that news, Kyle? About somebody, Sniper Wolf accidentally doxing somebody?
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's weird.
You're talking about the voice actor, right? Or
That
just somebody?
streamer, Sniper Wolf.
Oh, the streamer. Oh, okay. Jesus. That is...
Lord Doom said this is why you go with a strength build when you get your FP sucked up.
It's like I would not want to. I would not want to touch that guy with a 10-foot pole for doing something like that.
Woman.
Or whatever. Well, also a bit of piece of news that was confirmed at New York Comic Con. It was during the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Meet the Voice Actors panel, which was hosted by Matthew Mercer, by the way. It has been confirmed that he is the voice of Vincent Valentine in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and that actually makes me very happy.
Yeah, no.
I kind of had a nagging suspicion. It's like, is he voicing a character in that game? And lo and behold, they announced that he is. So it's like, congratulations, Leon. I mean, you got off on the right foot, playing Leon for so long. Now you get to play as Alucard. I mean, Alucard in the Final Fantasy VII universe.
Star Child said, Lord Doom said, yeah, it's the way he goes with a strength build. You know, you're getting your MP sucked.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you can take all my MP, but I still got hands.
Ain't that true?
Oh no, this net crushing life out of her hair.
Oh, yep. We're trapped like rats, so they're taking us as prisoner.
Star Child said, when I was going to update my anime list earlier, he saw that there was a Lunar 2 manga.
Yes, there is actually a manga based off the games.
Apparently there was also a
Wild.
there was also a Castlevania Curse of Darkness manga.
Yep. Those kids called their leader Null. I'd call him Knob.
Uh-oh, Nabu Kasawara.
Nobu, you mean?
No.
No, I was telling Ruby. You called him Knob, but take the K out. It's like you're spelling the first 3 letters of Nobunaga. I'd be like, but Ruby, Nobu.
Oh. No. You know who's Rie Kugimiya doing that?
Oh, yeah?
No. That's all she says. But what's funny is the other voice actors in Fate will also do it, like... hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll still see the cute, like, Nobunaga, but then you hear, like, a gruff male voice going, Nobu. I mean, like, it's like this... When Fate gets silly is what I like it. Speaking of Fate, that anime Strange Fate still hasn't come out yet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that. It's gonna have Sawano music, Kyle.
Oh, really? Hiroyuki Sawano, damn.
Yes, its theme song's gonna be done by Sawano. Or at least its main motif. I don't know if I forget if it's the actual theme. Lord Doom, is Strange Fake's Fake It theme the actual theme, or Fate Strange Fate? It's Strange/Fake. Lord Doom said Berserker Lancelot should just stay true to the meme and just yell Arthur. Nami?
Yeah. I know what you mean, Vern.
Good. Just don't ask how he got the gun. What? You got the gun? Run!
But yeah, the thing is, going back to what Starchild was saying about the Lunar 2 manga, there's actually multiple mangas on the Lunar franchise. A couple of them actually cover the events of the 2 games, while most of the others are basically side stories that don't happen in the video games, which are actually very interesting to read. I haven't been able to locate the scanlations of them, but they actually, if you go to lunar-net.com, which yeah, the name of the website where it covers the Lunar franchise, the fan site. They actually do have scanlations of some of the manga pages from the multiple mangas that came out of it. So you gotta take a look at those. They're actually pretty interesting reads. They also have they also have the information about how Lunar 2 was originally going to be a follow-up to the first game, a direct sequel. Because I mentioned to you how the main characters of the first game were supposed to be older and have a brand new journey to go through.
A whole new world we live in.
Well, not technically
Was
a
that
new
the
world.
song that triggered you?
Pokemon Johto.
Oh no, it's the other one. No, the one that triggered you was the
Orange Islands. So
Yeah,
you want to
Orange
be a master? Yeah, that one.
Pokemon. You're like,
That's what caused the incident.
what is this garbage?
Yeah, basically. That's basically what happened.
Well, look at that. Ron Farr is actually a good cook for once. Look at him flipping those flapjacks in the air like a boss.
Flapjacks. It reminds me of the Jay Leno story when he went to England. He asked for pancakes. They're like, "You want 6 pancakes?" "Yeah." "For breakfast, pancakes?" "Yeah." 6 pancakes. Oh
Pound
boy.
cakes. Oh man.
And then, oh, you already knew the story.
No, I could just see where the story's going, basically.
Oh, well, yeah. Basically, yeah. They thought he was asking for pound cakes. He's like, "Where's my
Pound
pancakes?
cake.
Pancakes
Yeah.
take a long time, mate." And he's like, "What? No, I want it. They shouldn't take that long at all. What are you talking about? No, what pancakes?" They're like, "Oh, over here you should say griddle cakes, flapjacks." He was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
England just asked for flapjacks."
You crazy English.
So if you go to England, you want
I
pancakes.
say English.
"'Tis a fine bond, but 'tis no pool English."
Do it.
But yeah,
Same
if you go to
Gene.
England, ask for griddle cakes.
Boy, Gene, look
Yeah.
at her go. Look at her go, dancing like that. Spinning,
Ah.
spinning, jump, jump, spinning, spinning. Look at her go.
It's coming.
That's right. You use your Saint Seiya training.
Yes. I mean, you got a lot of stamina for being a part of that training, so don't go wasting on it all, Missy. Were you trying to hum the tune to this song earlier, Jerry? The what's playing in the background of this place?
I can't even hear it.
Oh,
You're
all
not
right.
Papa.
All right,
Well, yeah,
because
because the echo.
yeah, right. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that's the only reason it's muted. It's because of the echo. I would otherwise I would have the sound on.
I would recommend
it
listening
would
to
be
sound.
like-
I would recommend listening to the soundtrack from Cage Insider at some point, if you can.
Oh wow, that's still around. I remember Cage Insider.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, on the PSP days, I would go there and download music.
Mhm.
Dude, oh man, I didn't know they was. I thought they died. Holy, ma. All right.
Now let's see what Lamina's up to, and yeah, she has a broom and a mop in her hand. Let's see what she says. "I'm the junior premier of the Magic Guild, not a babysitter. This is an outrage. I hate kids. All they do is cry and whine and poop and fight. This is all because of that brat Null.
Basically true.
As soon as we save those kids, he gets a spanking." And yes, Star Child, I do remember that the Suikoden 3 manga was actually commercially available in the United States, too. Yeah, Suikoden
Hey,
3
you wanna hear about
had a manga
mangas?
as well.
You going?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Suikoden,
that.
yeah, Suikoden 3 had a manga that was put out by Tokyo Pop
Penguins.
back in the 2000s.
Oh, are these like orphans?
Yeah, they're basically orphans.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Tabin's
a
Peak
baby
is
one. Oh,
yeah, Tabin's Peak is pretty much an orphanage.
now I'm like, man, now you better protect them kids.
Null's going by has a good conscience. It has a is doing a good thing in his life right now.
That's good.
Yeah. So, if you thought he was heartless just looking at him at face value with seeing him in this game, well, think again.
Good guy, no.
Yes. But truth be told, that's the only the first time we saw him in this game. That's the only time we'll see him as a baby white dragon throughout the rest of this playthrough. It would have been nice if he could transform back, so that way we can actually see him in his old days look. But you know, it is what it is.
What you gonna do, huh? Right,
Yeah.
Even if you don't like Fate, go look up that Fate Strange fake music video, the Fake It Sawano theme. That's pretty good. And sometimes, even if it's terrible, which I don't think it will be, but even if it is, they still have Sawano music. True.
A
They still have
cute
Sawano
ribbon.
music. I mean,
Oh yeah, Sawano is an upper echelon of Japanese media when it comes to music, definitely. I mean, he was the main composer for Xenoblade Chronicles X's soundtrack.
oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know. Sure you didn't, carjacker Willie.
Ah, so Null actually knows who Lucia is.
Mm-hmm.
So
Lucia
the
for
suspicions
blue star.
are much more are much more apparent with when it comes to our crew of ragtag misfits.
What is Alfina?
Hero asking Null a perfect question
Yeah,
about
how
how
do
he
you-
knows Lucia. He's like, you think too much, kid. All you need to know is
All you
that
need
I'm
to
a
know-
lot smarter than you are. It's kind
Oh,
of
you know.
It's kind of smarmy. I mean, he still has his old personality intact. If you remember how smarmy he was in the first
Yep,
game.
he was. That is true. True. Picture of Adachi saying true from Persona 4.
Uh-oh.
Bit-
Kids are
bit
kids are
indeed.
screaming.
Oh no.
Is the Shadow Dragon cult here?
I wonder how he learned to get a human form.
Yeah, I don't think they explicitly stated how he managed to learn that. I guess there's just one of those
The other
things where it
dragons in
just
part 1 never did it, right?
no, they never did.
Hmm.
I mean,
oh
even
yeah,
his,
speaking of manga, I forgot, but go ahead.
I was about to say, even his father Quark, the original White Dragon, never even transformed into a human either.
What would humans want with my dookie? So he would... Remember that?
Do what?
So what does humans want with his poo?
Oh yeah, you're talking about the White Dragon Diamond being his.
It's always about poo, damn it.
It's like I guess them going for his white. That's like when people go for guano,
Mm-hmm.
and a great
Yeah,
white bat has great white guano.
They use it for mascara. It's like, people, you realize that's bat poop, right? That you're putting in your eyes.
And he wonders why you have pink eye.
So yeah, these are Shadow Dragon cult members.
Oh, Shadow
But
Dragon.
yeah, speaking of manga, you guys know about the Bloody Roar manga?
No,
No.
this is news to
Really?
me.
Okay, well, it's a side story and one of the characters is actually playable in one of the Bloody Roar games later. He's like Yugo. He's a wolf too. He's not evil. Matt McMuscles and some other people who like learned from his retrospective of Blade War, like he's just an evil Yugo. He's not even evil. It's like it shows how much they actually did the research.
Yeah.
He's like this dude who's protecting a girl who is like Alice, who's also a rabbit. It's like a side story. They're the same universe. They know about Yugo and all of them, but like it's another wolf and rabbit zoanthrope. Surprised I remember what they're called. The zoanthropes.
Not like it.
No, it's a pretty cool manga though. Yeah, because they can be anything, not just a wolf.
Well, that's cool.
Although Yugo and that main guy in there are technically like him.
They're technically related somehow?
I don't know if they're related, but they're very similar. They should be.
Yeah.
He's a skin for Yugo in one of the games. If you didn't, which most of us probably not read the manga, like, who's this guy? Well, yes, I do like Bloody Roar. The Bloody Roar series. I would like Konami to do something, but know that I'm wasting my I'll just pass out from holding my breath if I try to wait for that. Just die from holding my breath too long. They're like, you gonna give me a new Bloody Roar? And Konami's like, what are you talking about? Be like, oh boy, die.
Yeah, Konami's really dropping the ball. I mean, especially with how popular fighting games are at this time, you know?
You'd think that they would capitalize. Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd think. You really would. But no. It's not how it's happening.
Okay, so basically we have to go save those kids that the Shadow Dragon cult took with them. But
oh boy.
In order to go save those kids, one of our party members has to stay behind, so that way we do not betray Null. So basically, it's an exchange, just to prove our trust to him.
Though?
Yeah, equivalent exchange, but no transmutation takes place.
Big guy. Full Metal Alchemist. Just because I referenced it. No.
Wonder if Null chose Lucia to stay behind because, you know, how her and Luna pretty much are from the same deity race. Or,
Jack.
Yeah.
I love.
Okay, so from what Null's telling us, the Shadow Dragon cult's hideout is located in the sewers beneath Maribia. Now, you remember the sewers in Maribia from the first game? Yeah? Remember when we had to go underneath that shop where Ramus would become the owner?
I very much do.
Yeah. So we're going down that place again.
Because recap for the I know you're just saying in general, but recap for the audience if this is your first time watching. I was the one behind the controller for part 1.
Yes, he was.
True.
Bit it indeed. True.
Lucia, what is a hug? What are you going to ask? What's a paladin's next? Or are you going to ask next? What's a paladin?
What's a paladin?
Cemetery. Remember that? Type 0?
What's a cemetery? You know, I always wonder which is more funnier, that or what's a paladin. And if I had to go with my gut, I'd say what's a cemetery is probably the more...
Because that's something that's more common knowledge, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Paladin, I could see
Exactly.
some people not knowing. You know, that's fair enough. Cemetery, like, come on, dude. You have amnesia, but you're not stupid. At least, well, you're
I
proving
hope
wrong
not.
right now, but I guess you are. Like, it's like, I have amnesia. You may have more than just amnesia if you don't know what a cemetery is. You're right. You may have more than just you may legitimately need one. Use the British thought.
I'd say they need lots of help if they don't know what a cemetery
exactly.
is.
You probably want to get up. Like, you probably want to.
Well, as long as you're not a basketball.
All right,
not
so
too
we
bad.
don't have to cross that dungeon again, so we can actually use this gondola to get back on the ground floor. So,
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
it saves us a lot of time. Yeah.
Excuse
All
me.
right.
Or do you?
Oh yeah. Who gets the fancy ribbon? Ooh, has good magic defense, but defense goes down by 1. Who would need better magic defense? I'd say give it to Gene. I mean, even though we just have less, we
that
lose 1
Gene.
point, lose 1 point of defense. I'd say it's a risk we're willing to take. So she could take less. Gene can now take less damage from magic. Gene.
Go. I mean, wait.
Covered in scorpions!
Shaka!
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Shaka!
I'm telling you, they better have that in Spider-Man 2, or else I'm gonna flip.
You know what? Either there's gonna be some sneaking reference to it, or like there being an achievement called that.
Yes. If
An
we
achievement or a trophy or whatever called that.
can't- Yeah.
Just like shocker!
Yeah, that should be the name of the achievement. Shocker! And then in the description it should say, I shall chase you to the ends of the earth.
Yes. All it needs.
And then
Huh.
we'd be like, huh,
Oh, metal?
they Insomniac did justice on
I think metal found something.
No, it's just something funny, because apparently, for some reason, the FBI is gonna have a booth at Anime NYC. For some reason.
huh.
It's like, oh boy, you guys. No, this is
Hey.
anime, right?
Hey,
Unless-
maybe weebs want to take down, drug dealers and aliens too,
I mean, if it's to recruit, sure. Why not? LPH even say, wait, what?
Yeah, for some reason, they're going to Anime NYC this year.
Wow.
My only real thing is actually because of what's going on in the world. It could threats in New
Yeah.
York having a lot of.
Yeah, and they wouldn't want a repeat of what happened over 20 years ago.
That's my serious guess.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, DOS.
Okay, so, yep, we're going in the sewers underneath Ramus's shop.
Oh my god, I have a meme to send you that you should see after stream.
Okay. Well, LPH, it's not so much what happened at the Comic-Con, it's what happened in New York on 9/11 of 2001.
I wasn't even thinking of that, but yeah. Basically that kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my serious guess because of what's going on in the world and there's a lot of Middle Easterners of all kinds that live in New York that might
Want to resort to doing something very shady, you know?
And by I mean Jewish, Arab, all kinds.
Mega magic.
I have no idea. Like it's one of those ones where I'm not talking about sides. I'm just saying like any of them could do anything.
Exactly.
LPA said he thought that was some crazy stuff that happened in the 03 Comic Con. And oh dude. Oh really? My stomach wants to go now. Okay, plug for me if I don't come back in time. So I know it's feeling like we're close.
Oh, don't worry.
I should be back, but in case I don't, just if you don't hear, just go ahead and plug for me.
Oh, we will.
I should be back though. Yeah, I hope I am.
Don't worry. We got you covered. So, go do business so you don't crap yourself. So yeah, now I'm not familiar what happened back in 03 at one of the Comic-Con conventions. Unless of Metal, if you know anything about it.
Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm still...
I actually don't know.
Yeah,
I actually don't.
It's a mystery to me.
Land, show me your
Or maybe I do and I just don't remember.
Okay, can we at least get Destiny Dice right this time? Yes, we can. Good.
Woo! Cha-ching!
I did say F the dice earlier, but I decided to give it one more shot, and was like, okay, so this game is not totally dickish when it comes to luck. But knowing my luck, it's probably going to be the other way around eventually. So, yeah, next week, both Sonic All-Stars or Sonic Superstars and Super Mario Bros. Wonder comes out. Metal, are you gonna play those games eventually?
Well, yeah, eventually, of course. With it strapped at the moment, but I do want to pick up both Wonder and Superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, though.
Saw that Superstars has got a 75 on Metacritic right now, which is in the generally favorable range.
Yeah, it's generally good. So, awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, Sega did the whole newsletter thing where if you signed up for the newsletters, you get the classic Amy skin.
Oh,
And
yeah,
all that stuff.
the modern Amy skin, that is.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You get some kind of skin.
Yeah. But hey, good to know we're playing another quality Sonic game again after all this time.
Although Frontiers was actually not bad.
Did you play the DLC? I played it a little bit, but
Yeah, it's pretty good, and I've been going back trying to play it a bit more as of late. Though I'm also still playing stuff like Arbor Core and such, but yeah, Frontiers is actually I think Frontiers is actually a good game. So that's just me, though. And then there was Colors Ultimate, which wasn't bad, although some of the console ports were a bit buggy on launch. So I'm pretty sure that got rectified eventually, I think. I know the PC version at least got patched, so it's all good. If you come to think of it, I think the last bomb, I think, was Forces.
yeah.
The last unanimous bomb was Forces. Which is funny, even though it's a game I actually sort of think is better than people give it credit for, but again, that might just be me.
Yeah, but it definitely was a turning point for the series on where it needed to go in terms of direction.
And it seems like the Frontiers angle is probably gonna stick
For quite a while, yes.
Yeah, because it does seem like that. Yes, they're gonna do a more traditional sequel to Frontiers. That's gonna basically keep the same bones and everything, just iterate on it. Which is one thing Sega's been needing to do with Sonic for a while.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think that was the biggest problem for quite a while, is that they weren't trying to innovate in a sensible direction for the franchise.
Yeah, so it basically seems like they're going to focus both on more Frontiers style games, which isn't a bad thing, and then also stuff because they're there's stuff like the rumored Sonic Adventure remake and such like that too, which they're also working on supposedly.
Don't you mean Sonic Heroes?
Apparently word is that there may be a remake of Adventure in the works at some form.
Huh. I'll be darned.
Like a full on modern remake, essentially. Kind of like the recent Resident Evil remakes, kind of more like that style.
Interesting. Now,
not like you know what I mean, like an actual modern remaking the game with modern tech and everything.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that rumor. So hopefully,
but it could ultimately prove to be pointless. Like I said,
because if there's
probably
anything,
Heroes.
If there's anything, I'm pretty sure all of us can agree on is that the Sonic Adventure begs for a remake. The original. I mean, if they want to, polish it up to be playable for today's standards, it would need to undergo a remake treatment and give it the proper love and care it actually deserves. Because even though Sonic Adventure is a guilty pleasure of mine, I got to admit it's pretty dated.
Oh yeah, it did not age well.
Yeah.
And 2, also, sadly, even though, again, I love playing 2 quite a bit, but it's aged a little better than the first one, but still, it's still a product of its time, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's those mad lads out there who want a new Shadow, which, would be great. Because, it's Sonic, but with guns.
Uh-huh. Because they were trying to make Sonic edgelord to try to appeal to the North American audience, but...
Well, hey, people are saying, hey, it'd be cool if you gave Sonic a gun, and then they were like, yeah, but what if we just do it to Shadow, because he's already kind of dark edgelord-y anyway.
Yeah.
And there you go. Well, just like, especially early on, people, especially kids, kept writing into Nintendo, asking them to give Mario a gun in the next game for some reason.
And it's kind of pointless to ask to do that, because that was in the early planning phase for the first Super Mario Brothers to have Mario wield a gun during gameplay.
I know, which is funny, which obviously those kids would have no way of knowing.
Yeah,
so that's kind of funny.
Exactly.
He's like, could you give Mario a gun, please? Thank you. And then he eventually would get a gun in the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic games.
Oh, goodness. Good gravy for, that shooting gallery.
Oh, yeah, for stuff like the biathlon.
Uh-huh.
Where you cross-country ski and shoot targets. Yeah.
LPH is like, or remake Sonic 06 with better gameplay and story, and maybe make the princess a furry.
Sadly, I don't think that's ever going to come to pass.
No.
It's kind of that's part of the legacy that Sega kind of wants to forget, that alongside other stuff like the infamous Sonic 1 port for the GBA that was just absolute shit tier.
Mm-hmm.
Which was weird because for some reason it used the Sonic Advance engine, and it didn't translate well to the original game. And yeah, it was a shit show. Which is funny because then Sega put out like a 4-in-1 compilation for the DS that had Sonic's like 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and that shit all ran fine.
Yeah. Oddly enough.
Although, like I've been saying for a while, it would be nice if Sega ported, some of the portable Sonic games, and not just the shit from the Game Gear over and over again. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Sonic Advance, 1, 2, and 3. There's Sonic Battle. If you want to move on to the DS, there's Rush Adventure, which could definitely use a re-release.
Uh-huh.
Along with again with like the 3 advances, as well as I guess if you want to stretch it, Pinball Party, I suppose, which
Oh boy.
was an okay. Well, it's funny. It's called Sonic's Pinball Party, but there's only 2 tables, and one of them is Knights.
Hey, Metal, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
I gotta take care of something real quick.
Got a shit. Gotcha. I'll just have to entertain people. Folks. I hope your weekend's been better than mine. My feet have been swelling like something fierce, so... yeah. But... can't complain, I guess. Whoa, Kimosabi. Dead air. But hey, oh well. Can't do much about it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima. That's gonna be something, I tell you. Adventure. Do.
Boy.
Ah, welcome.
Okay. Oh, and I'm back, by the way. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, Muteki, Fighter Callus had to go to the restroom real quick because his stomach was acting up, but he'll try to be back before the end of the stream. But if not, then we'll plug for him.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And here's that
Gypsy magic!
fish man trying to shoot its LOL laser at us again. Or about to. Oh, you mean, what was the name of that? What was the name of that Mario Party knockoff with Sonic characters? Was it Sonic Party? You know what I'm talking-
Yes. Oh no, it was called Sonic Shuffle.
Yeah, Sonic Shuffle, that's what it was.
And it was also a pile of crap, so.
Yeah. It's like they can do interesting things in terms of a party game, but no, as long as it has to deal with speed, then it's probably going to be a recipe for disaster.
Oh yeah.
And I know we're getting close to the end of the stream here and where we have to wrap up here pretty shortly, but don't worry. The best I'll do is I'll try to get us close to near the end of the sewers as we possibly can, but if we have to stop in due time because of, time and all, then we'll get that taken care of.
Mega Magic Flame!
All right, awesome. And just so you know, if I have to save it, right here, then any of the monsters that we fought in the sewer won't respawn until we actually left this dungeon. So even once I load up the save, those monsters that we defeated while we were in the sewer, they'll still remain dead. So at least the game is pretty lenient on that.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, Muteki, I heard about that. About how they're having 7 of the classic Star Wars games being put on the Nintendo. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, the throwback pack that also
Yeah.
requires you to download all the games.
Where 5 of them are only on the cartridge, but the other 2 you have to download them.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's gonna piss some people off.
Oh yeah, understandably. Especially in these days of physical media being a rapidly dying beast.
Sadly.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and I was telling Metal, we'll be finishing up here pretty shortly, but also wanted to point out, Gary, that even if we saved and stopped right here, then when we return back, we'll still be inside the dungeon that we're in, but none of the enemies will respawn until after we have left the dungeon, even if we have loaded the last point where we saved. So there is some leniency right there in the game not being a total troll, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Magic Flame!
Because if we, restart our save from this dungeon and all the enemies respawned, oh boy, we'd probably be in for a good butt kicking. Okay. Alright, and we hit that switch and that shall lead us to another bridge inside of this place. And, for where we are right here, I think this will be a good stopping spot.
Makes sense.
Yeah, since I think we are all commentaried out for this episode. And we need to recharge our batteries for next Saturday.
For that, you're gonna see some more Persona. Really.
Oh, you're going to play some more Persona tomorrow?
No,
Oh, okay.
I need to chill. What I need to do.
Yeah. I mean, you went through a tumultuous phase trying to figure out how to keep your internet on. I'd say you deserve a break tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I went ahead and saved right at the spot, and I guess it's my turn to plug first since I think Metal went first last week. So
I
anyway,
believe so.
Anyway, guys, you guys can find me on YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube's my bread and butter when it comes to content. I mentioned before earlier in the stream that the first episode of my Zelda retrospective has finally went live on YouTube back on Tuesday, and I will put the link in the chat as soon as I get done with putting the links to where you can find me and all that. And Twitch is secondary as I stream on there mostly, but I also stream at the same time as Twitch on YouTube via Restream, so follow me at both those sources when you possibly can, and you can stay up to date with me through social media on both Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews. And that's me.
Do. Well, first up, you got to check out our buddies over at hero-club.com for some of your hero news. And check out our Twitch at twitch.tv/Hero Club for Life, which is also the same as our other social medias, Hero Club for Life, on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. And yeah, we do a live show on Twitch Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays our new show, and Fridays we game and shoot the breeze, kind of what the Geek Fighters also do. Anyways, I also have a YouTube channel at Metal Blue Eyes if you want to check that out, where I upload Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. And lastly, my Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, is at Metal Blue Eyes 0. Thank you very much.
All right, and last but not least, Fighter Cows.
All right. You can follow me over on Twitch and on social media, Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok now only. Golly. Oh yeah, I stream Tuesdays and Fridays on Twitch at 4 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays is KOF 15. Fridays is Fate Grand Order, although this Friday coming will be a fighting game. Because it's time for my fighting game break. Since the Geek Fighter started doing it, I did it on my own channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Soundout and Alex, if Star Child wants to join. And if you guys want to join, but at least me, Soundout, and Alex gotta think of what game we want to play this Friday. And that's it for
All right. Well, join us next week where we resume where we left off to save the kids that were taken away from Tabin's Peak by the Shadow Dragon cult. Then we'll make our way back to Tabin's Peak, and then we'll begin making our way towards the Magic City of Vane, or what was left of it, since it's now no longer flying anymore. But yeah, we'll pay that place a visit the next time when we come back. So until next Saturday for more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, this is Double RPG.
Metal Blue Eyes.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Fighter Cows. You got 2 words left to end off the stream, and they are...
Nimi. Kanyo.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next weekend, and enjoy the rest of the current weekend you're on. So, bye-bye, adios, and ta-ra for now. Laters.
See ya!